Are we live yet?
We're live. We're live, Grace.
Live on the internet.
Live on the internet. Hello, everybody.
Hello, friends.
This is the pre-show. This is the pre-show for the Codex Monstorum backer kit campaign. Hey, look, I said it without saying Kickstarter. I just said Kickstarter. Damn it.
Did a great job.
On backer kit, not Kickstarter. It's alive. Codex Monstorum. It's not alive yet, actually. 30 minutes from now, it will be live.
It will be alive. Yeah, we're doing a fine little bit of tweaking, and I'm sure once we launch, we'll have to do some more tweaking. It's the usual. Not yet, Sparky. I leave on the 1st of September. Flying out to Las Vegas, then heading north. And I have, bizarrely, Kathy has canceled all of our hotel reservations. She's going to travel like I like to travel, which is just you go until you find a place to stay. And if you can't find a place to stay, you sleep in the car. That's nice. That's what we're doing. So we'll land, I think we land sometime around 11 in the morning, I think. And then we'll hit the road. We'll see where it goes.
I'm glad that we don't do that policy for Gen Con.
I used to do that policy for Troll Lord games. And I used to have a maximum that we could spend was $29 on a hotel room. This was the first 10 years. So we got into some...
I'd love to spend $29 on a hotel room. That'd be awesome.
Fine, yeah. I mean, you used to, in those days, it's just 10 years ago. It wasn't those days. 10, 12 years ago, you could easily find $30 rooms on the highway, on the interstate, in the middle of nowhere. But now it's all $125, $139, and what have you.
Lando and Captain Red Wolf, thank you so much for the subscription, and thank you for the bits. Red Wolf, we appreciate you, my friend.
Captain Red Wolf!
Ooh. Oh, I'm loud. Sorry.
I'm hearing you through here. So
well, I'm typing away. I'm talking to Monica, doing last minute adjustments to a graphic. She's watching. Monica is watching from the ether. I should say.
Speaking of you flying out to the desert, is an alien live stream in our future?
I think so. I think that once we get out there, we're going to go north immediately to a town called Rachel, Nevada. A lot of you have heard of Rachel. It's just, I think it's got one cafe, one inn, the Alien, and a couple of houses. It's very near Area 51's Eastern Gate, I believe. And we're going to eat there. Then we're going to go north around the Nevada test site. I think they've renamed it. It used to where all the nuclear bombs were set off in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I guess through into the 90s. We're going to go north of the nuclear test site, then down to a place called Betty, which is on the western side of the test site. Now, Area 51 is on the eastern side of the Nevada test range. And Ellis Air Force Base is an Air Force Base out there. But we're going to circle all of that and see where we land in the coming days.
Very cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I love the desert. I've never been to that part of the world other than Vegas. And it'll be interesting. To see.
I can imagine just getting out and driving, you know what I mean, and exploring.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. What we were really looking forward to, the mountain is called Tikaboo, I think Tikaboo Mountain, something like that. And it's on the eastern side of Area 51, and you can hike that. And once you get to the top, you can actually see in the distance the buildings and the structures of Area 51. But they closed it down in March. The Park Service shut it down so that you can't use it anymore.
Were you guys on the internet? This might have been like during the pandemic or just before, when there was a big online movement to get a bunch of people to storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us.
There's a great documentary on that, actually, because this kid made it as a joke.
Yeah.
And then it just steamrolled. And the documentary kind of follows his story and a couple of other people's stories. What was really sad about that, the lady that runs the tavern there, she put a huge, all these people were coming, she assumed, she put a huge amount of money into putting porta johns out, all kinds of stuff. Because there's only one public toilet in Rachel. That's it.
Mhm.
The Alien
That's
Inn
it?
has like 6 rooms, I think. So there's no capacity to handle thousands of people. And then, of course, it never materialized. Like 30 guys showed up.
Oh no. Gotta show up and patronize that lady specifically.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna give her a little troll money, and
In business.
I have no doubt that they will have cheeseburgers there, and I will be eating one, and we will live stream somewhere from that arc during this campaign.
That'll be very fun.
My
I expect
understanding
a lot of
is
streams.
they still send the men in black out if anyone's getting too near Area 51. And I do know, I just finished a history of the base. I can see why they were keeping it so secret. The stuff they did in the 50s and 60s, I mean, it was groundbreaking technology that they didn't want the Soviets to be, and later the Chinese to be aware of. So they kept it crazy secret. And I would bet dollars to donuts that the reason they're closing these areas where you can see Area 51 is they're testing some kind of drone or anti-drone, because they still use it. It's still an active part of the military. Well, the military doesn't recognize it. You can't find Area 51 anywhere in the Air Force doctrine that it's a base.
There's no record anywhere, right? Nothing.
There's no record. So it used to be a CIA. Now it's an Air Force thing. But there's no particular record. It's very interesting.
Damn.
It's an interesting spot on Earth, I think. And the perfect place to go and talk about aliens, monsters, cryptids, and all the weird shit that Amazing Adventures brings to us.
I've heard that like the desert, just any kind of like desert locale is really, really good for like fantasy inspiration.
I love the desert.
Not hard
I'm
to
a
beat.
latecomer to the desert. I didn't start going until about a decade ago. I absolutely love it. It's quiet. There's no people.
Yeah.
I don't have to rake the leaves.
There's no people.
It's awesome.
So Troll Commune coming to a desert near you very soon.
Burning troll. Steven, you're going to find us some scouts a place that have burning troll every year.
There you go. Now you're talking. Well, that's got to be Tatum, right? That's got to be your Tatum, New Mexico.
That makes sense.
The cheeseburger kept on. Send them on, Sparky. Send them on.
Yeah. It turned out if you put your secret base on the moon, it is harder for people to snoop around. That's quitter talk.
That's right.
That's the attitude of a quitter.
Come on, man. You can get it together. I've actually taught my granddaughter to say that to me. Come on, Pa, get it together. So she says that all the time.
Get her to say that'll learn you. That's what I
That'll
want to
learn
hear.
me. There you go.
That's so sweet.
All right, so Monica is done with my with my not fancy banner. There you go. What are we at? We're like 16 minutes to launch.
I'm
Yeah,
excited
it's
about it.
creeping on up.
Monsters.
I kind of want to bring aliens to Aired, personally.
So funny you should say that. Just before I got off TikTok, I think I told you about this, Grace, because I know you were on TikTok too. These videos started popping up, and they're definitely AI, but they were really weird. Just kind of, I remember one specifically. It's like in this deep valley, and these ancient ruins were everywhere, and the people in it were tall and thin, definitely humanoid, but clearly, evolved. They had broad brimmed hats, and the dress was all foreign. And I got to thinking, that's the way after the Gonfod, that what's left. And then fast forward millions of years to today, that's what Venus looks like. There's little pockets of the Enochians survive, of course, but their traditions, their customs, their dress would be utterly beyond anything that,
The Enochians survive the Gonfod? Of
course. Of course, they're the Enochians.
Say more. What do you mean?
That's for another stream.
The Gonfod?
That's for another stream.
Fair.
The Enochians are the villains of Arid, but they're also sort of the heart of it.
They just seem like villainous in the way that any like superpowered nation in like a fantasy world has the capacity to be villainous.
And decadent and all of those things. But
Yeah.
now, Grace, we got to be careful with you because you're already becoming an Unclar apologist. You're becoming an Enochian apologist.
Listen, Might is right. If the Enochians can take over all of Erd, then I think they should.
There you go.
You know, there was a thought pattern like that in the history recently. Before that.
That's right.
And then somebody got curious. Well, somebody got greedy, I guess. Technically, I mean, I wonder what would have happened to the Empire if he hadn't have summoned, if Traga hadn't summoned Unclar. What would have happened?
You know? It would never have grown as big as it did under Unclar. I can guarantee you.
Well, no, definitely, because he kind of went to into weapon into what is the term? He's basically geared everything up for war. I can't think of the term now.
Well, he's a god, so he starts conquering stuff. Kmar was extremely powerful by the time, even game two, but in the history of it, but in the game two, because Todd was king of Kmar, it was an extremely powerful kingdom.
Yeah.
But Unclar, what are you gonna do?
A
literal god on Earth.
Right.
Literally, she's right. He's walking around,
It tips.
Standing next to some people at a fruit stand, getting something to drink, going, "These are all going to be my subjects,"
That's the way it is.
Yeah. Everyone knows that power comes to those who are virtuous, and power and riches only enhance all of the good things about a person. There's no corrupting power.
We need to get Todd on the stream right now, stat. And let them two go at it, and let's just sit back.
People become powerful because they deserve it.
You can tell that Grace is steeped in dystopian.
Yeah.
This is what King Arthur. We don't have enough King Arthurs in the world.
Yes.
He's not corrupt in the world. That's right.
The downfall is just Independence Day for Erd. What if Erd had a purge? Do you guys know the purge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a great idea.
What if like the Val Ericune had a purge day?
There you go. It's purge day today.
Look, they're coming to visit with us. Yes.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yes.
There you go.
That's nuts, man.
But all Erdy and jibber jabber aside.
Yeah, sorry.
We do have a campaign launching in just about 12 minutes. This is for the Amazing Adventures Monster book. Obviously, for those of you in the know, we did a player's handbook and a Chronicle Keeper's guide year before last. I think both have been for sale in the store for some time. But it's never Amazing Adventures hasn't had its own printed monster book in quite a while. And this will be the first step into it. Now, obviously, I should quit saying that. So you can actually use the monsters and treasures from Castles Crusades for all of your Amazing Adventures needs. However, a lot of the monsters don't really fit modern Earth or whatever kind of genre you're doing. So what Jason Vey, the author of the Codex Monstorum, has done is he has, I think it's 146 monsters, and it's all of some Lovecraftian stuff. There's a whole bunch of cryptids in there. There's aliens, the Greys, all kinds of stuff in there. Tons of stuff from the kind of the modern approach to monsters are in this book, and the art's been rolling in for months now, and we've got about well over half of it illustrated, and it is looking absolutely fantastic. That is the campaign we're launching today, and if you're not familiar with Amazing Adventures, there's pledge levels in there that allow you to get the game, all of that stuff, and allow you to dive in full force.
Yes.
Grace just dropped a link in the chat, so if you've not followed or anything, just waiting for it to launch, go ahead and follow and get the free adventure if you don't have it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes to scoop up that free adventure. So you go in there, just follow. You can download it immediately. What is that? It's the Ruins of Innsmeet, right? That's what.
The Ruins of Innsmeet.
Which is a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, a very interesting adventure that kind of ties Earth to Erd, maybe.
The last time I ran it with my group, Grace, I don't think I've told you this story, but they were going through the Darkenfold.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dwarf fighter. I think there was an archer, wizard, and something else. And they came around a corner, and they came up on this metal beast, which was an Abrams tank. Just switched it on, And they ended up going. I ran them into Innsmeat, so they came into the town. Of course, it was
Yeah.
all. They're just like, "What the hell is going on?" And then an hour later, they've left the Darkened Fold, which turned out to be an island, the forest, and then there's just a giant wasteland around it, right? And they're being. Last time we played, they were running from a bunch of dudes on bikes with flamethrowers. It was fantastic. Because the dwarf was like yelling curses to Corthane, "Protect us, All Father!" And there's no All Father here. Sorry.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
So a couple of interesting things about the ruins of Innsmeat. It takes place in Arkansas in the Ouachita Mountains. But more interestingly than that, one of the characters who lives on 16 Main Street is Old Man Tyler, who many of you know is Rick Montel in the chat here. So, Old Man Tyler actually lives in the ruins of Innsmeat. And at the ruins of the Cockleburg Inn and Tavern in the barn behind, there's an old American, what is that motorcycle called? That brand? I can't remember now. There's Harleys and...
Yeah, that I don't know.
American Eagle? No, that's a jean. I'll get it in seconds. But in the saddlebags of that motorcycle are some secret government documents that take you to a small town in Illinois where you might just find a flying saucer. And it's an actual real address. So,
a real address.
So go there. So go in person.
Right.
Buy a ticket to Illinois right now.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Going through it now. What is
And
awesome.
everybody who backs this, the next first 48 hours gets an early bird, which is it's a sample of monsters coming from the new tabletop RPG that's being using Amazing Adventures to power it. So there's 3 monsters in there you guys can download and check out. It's got all the stats in it and stuff, so you can start playing it right away. And then we've got some other freebie stuff coming on down the line during the campaign, like we usually do. So just join us and come along with us and see where this goes. Should be fun.
Very good time.
Yes, Capcom, an Indian chief. Yes, that's the brand of motorcycle. Those used to be as big as Harleys back, I think, in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. They may still be around. I'm not sure if the Indian chief.
We have a dealership here, believe it or not, in this little ass town.
Do you really?
Big one. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they are. They're great. They're great.
Pretty cool.
That's wild. Yeah.
It's only free for 7 more minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, they must have Sparky because, like I said, I was shocked we have one. We've got our usual amount of the other motorcycles around here. There's a lot of bikers around here though, because it's in the mountains, and there's a lot of biker routes. Like the Dragon starts over here and it goes through Tennessee and parts of North Carolina, and so there's a lot of that around here. So I wouldn't be surprised why they have one. That's for sure.
Well, but more importantly than all of that, your characters can get their own Indian chief motorcycle in the ring of meat.
I like where you're going with that. That's clever.
For free for the next 6 minutes.
Yes.
You'll never find a cheaper Indian chief motorcycle.
That's right. 100% right.
That's awesome.
I have to say, writing that section was fun because I actually were going to, might have been Gen Con. I don't know where we were going. It doesn't matter. Going somewhere. And so I drove, having been to that town before, looking for Dave Trampier, I drove to that town and just drove around it until I found, I can't remember who was with me, until I found an address that was an old, ruined, dilapidated warehouse type building. I thought, this is where the secret government stash is going to be. So I spent a good hour or so just driving around town. Good stuff.
Crimson Arrows has a... Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. You're good.
I've been playing Jason Vey and Timothy Brannon's Night Shift Veterans of the Supernatural War. Will this Codex Monstorum be compatible with each other? I'm not familiar with that game.
No.
Are you guys?
It's an ogre system. No, it's the ogre system. It's nothing like it. It's not.
Okay.
similar
Yeah,
to
apparently not, Crimson.
Sorry.
I'm sure if Jason wrote it, I'm sure he can he can convert it for you.
Yeah, he can convert it. He could certainly do that.
So Amazing Adventures is powered by the Siege engine, the same mechanics that runs Castles and Crusades. So it's all built to be streamlined with that. You can walk from one genre easily to the next. That's one of the things Grace was alluding to a minute ago. Innsmeet is actually a major part of the world of Aird. It's a town in Aird. So the Innsmeet on Earth in Arkansas actually connects via the Rings of Brass. So you could actually go, you take your fantasy characters to Innsmeet in the Darkenfold and end up in the Ouachita Mountains in Arkansas if you were so inclined.
So, never mind.
But that's the Siege Engine allows you to do all that, and Amazing Adventures is powered by that. It's the same mechanics, but it's a multi-genre game that allows you to do, pulp, horror, all kinds of stuff.
And it really does. Like, sometimes that sets off some confusion. Like, what do you mean it's multi-genre? Like, surely the classes and the rules like have their own specific genre flavor. And like, truly, you can take anything in any of those books and drop it into literally any genre. It's really crazy. In fact, I've never run a CNC game that hasn't included at least one person playing an Amazing Adventures class.
Oh, really?
It's awesome.
That's cool.
It fits in with high fantasy. It fits in with other stuff. All of it, all of the other stuff, every other genre of fantasy.
In the Player's Handbook, I think there's 17 or 18 classes in the Player's Handbook.
13.
How many?
13.
Are you sure? I think he added some for this latest printing.
If you do Adventures Backpack now, then we're talking a different story. Now you're up to not 16 in that one.
Yeah, well,
CNC
has
classes.
Yeah, just 13 is traditional in the PHP.
No, I'm talking about the Amazing Adventures Player's Handbook.
Oh, I'll shut up.
I'll do
Sorry.
it. Yeah.
My brain's programmed. My bad.
Yeah, I actually, the only reason I thought of this, Chuck, the other day, I thought there's 13 character classes. I go, no, wait a minute. That's Castles and States. Maybe there's more in Amazing Adventures. And I vaguely remember Jason having said we added some. So I'm going to do a quick 1, 2, 3, 4,
I actually don't have my books. I loaned them out to my players.
2 minutes.
It's like 15 characters in the Player's Handbook. Of course, I'm sure.
I loaned my books out and I haven't gotten them back from my players. Actually, I just realized till you said that. So
2 minutes left to get your free adventure.
16. I miscounted.
I mean, Savage, I think absolutely. You have the intelligence for that. You have the power, and with the rule books, it can be yours.
You can for sure play a Jedi in Amazing Adventures. You absolutely can. It's awesome. It's got me thinking about like what kind of campaign I want to run using this, like, because you could do superheroes, you could do zombie apocalypse, you could do like pirates.
It hit me.
You do real life. Wait, like The Office.
Office Space.
But make it a horror thing. You think about it, like they all get the plague or something. I mean, you could just go off.
I kind of want to do like a Hunger Games game in Amazing Adventures.
I need to rewatch this. I was watching bits and pieces of that first movie the other day. Those are good movies.
I only read the books. I don't think I could stand to watch the movies. It's too sad.
I didn't watch it in the later stuff. I know they've kind of not redone, but they got the future or whatever. I don't know what's going on.
It's really good.
Is it?
I gotta say, it's really good.
Yeah. Now, Grace, I think that I'm going to task you with watching the first 5 seasons of the X-Files.
All right, the first 5 seasons.
I think you'll really enjoy it. Number one, it's very low key. It's very.
I like a low key
probably got
show.
the strongest female lead in any TV show ever made. Because Scully's badass.
We love that. Love to hear it.
She's badass. She's always pulling her gun out, which is cool. But
we are live. We are live.
Is it
We're
live?
Live.
We're
And
live.
the X-Files dives right into Amazing Adventures.
Jeremy says those are billable hours.
Well, you can watch it during your work hours for sure.
It is on my screen. Oh, we got our first backer. And
Excellent.
We got it. I have to look and see who it is. Actually, I'm going to go to the stalking page now, actually.
2 backers. 3 backers.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited about this one because I need to pull up the list. I asked Jason to do just classic monsters from Earth's mythology and not Greek stuff, whatever things that you would run into here. And he just loaded it down. It's really cool, and I think the Amazing Adventures has long needed this, so that you can do your Lovecraftian or your cryptid thing or whatever it is, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness monster, whatever, aliens, the Greys.
Whatever.
Yeah, now we've got the monsters for it.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this book when you get it in my hand. I can't wait.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Bigfoot on a fishing trip? Are you talking?
What kind of campaign do you guys think you want to run first?
Serious question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it yet, but I want to do some kind of UFO alien thing.
Oh,
You should do like an alien abduction thing. That'd be really cool.
That might actually be the way to go, because how do you do it? This is the big, and this is what's great about the X-Files, because they do this beautifully. How do you do it without there being a big encounter, right?
Mm-hmm.
It becomes this battle royale or whatever the hell. And the X-Files does it brilliantly, but few other shows do. It always kind of devolves into, now we got to fight the aliens at some point. So that's what I don't know where to go with the UFO stuff. But that's what I would probably prefer to do.
Yeah. I love like a low level adventure. Like you're up against like the crazy unknown. You got to be smart. Like that kind of stuff is fun.
So it looks like Sebastian Allard was the first backer, followed by Johnny Splim, then Grognock Rich, which is in the chat. Scott Brown, they're rolling in here. It's a bunch all at the same time. That's crazy. Everybody must have been like, you know.
Now, having said that, probably post-apocalyptic would be my second.
Oh yeah, that's my
You
gonna
do
be
like
my
the
first.
Fury Road is one of my favorite movies. Just an absolutely Mad Max Fury Road, and that's sort of what's inspired the series that I've been writing. Davis and I wrote the first one, I wrote the second one, and we've got the third one, and built into this campaign at the $50,000 mark. Waffles for breakfast. The title of which,
Waffle House Adventure.
the title of which I'm so excited about.
What I've written so far is I have, and of course I didn't know we were going to have the monster book when I was doing this, so it makes it even better, right? For me, anyways, because mine's more like I'm going to be honest with you. I sort of stole the whole Mad Max thing. I won't lie, because like when you leave, like I was telling you earlier, you leave and go out in this desert. It's a wasteland. Okay. Fine. There is a refinery. Yes. There's a few of those little tropes, but you kind of have to have those for the working ideal, right? But the cool thing about it is I've got mutants involved. Now, I wouldn't say mutant. Well, yeah, there are mutant creatures, but a lot of zombie-like things, plague creatures, I guess you call it, right? Because during the Wasteland War, there was a lot of chemicals used in this setting. But I'll describe it to you if you want to hear it. It's not very in depth, but
I want to hear it.
Or you type in Grace check signal.
Yes.
So the way it works is there are factions. There's a faction that controls gasoline. Imagine that. There's a faction that has huge gardens, farms. They control the food in the area. There's a faction that actually controls the mines that creates the items that can be refined into fuel. There's a religious faction, of course, you know, that's worshiping the whatever the great calamity will be. I don't want to say Adam because that's still from Fallout, but you get it. Like the great, remember how they worshipped Alpha and Omega and Planet of the Apes kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then there's the settlers, the people who are just trying to not be pulled into slaves with the other factions. Even the goodly people are still using slave labor, of course, because that's kind of how you get shit done in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, right? You know, that's a quick rundown for you with a lot of subways and shit like that. You know, we've got a subway filled with plague zombies and stuff. Some cool stuff like that.
Yeah, I kind of love the whole genre mixing of it, and not just.
It's fun. It's so much fun to do it that way, you know.
Yeah.
I have about halfway written it's halfway fantasy, halfway like spy thriller kind of thingy, where it's like the base of it is like a high fantasy sort of deal, where like you have a big city where a bunch of like magic schools are, and they have like a big military and all this stuff, and you have to go in and track down a murderer.
Nice.
And I've been having a lot of fun with like the world building of that. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Fun. It's been a good time.
This is the second phone call. This is Walsworth calling. I'm going to step away for a minute. Yeah.
Good call, folks.
This will be Gygax. So.
Come back.
Liquidator says, my last CNC campaign turned out to be CNC and AA campaign. We had Demon Hunter, Sonics, the whole nine. That's wicked.
The psionics from Amazing Adventures really feel at home in C&C, I'll say. I've had a mentalist in every game I've run.
Have you really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
People love
So
the mentalist.
there's always those classes, that will always
Yeah.
creep up always. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna
Yeah.
have somebody casting spells like a wizard, right? So there you go, right? That's
Yeah.
cool.
And I just love how like the psionic system works in Amazing Adventures. Like it's very, I don't know, it's easy to understand, I find. Will the Book of Powers be available as an add-on? It should already be available as an add-on. If it's not, I will add it really quick. It's not. I'm just gonna add it real quick.
Oh, it's not? Oh, I haven't checked that.
Sorry, gang. Adding that now. What kind of game do you guys want
projected
to
release
run?
slate. Savage, I don't know. We'd have to wait till Steve gets back because I'm not sure. There's some printing stuff we're going over right now. We'll adjust the release slate a little bit, but he'll have a better handle on it. I haven't talked to him since I went in the hospital, so not 100%. 3 p.m. martini. I've been debating on my next game of CNC, so using elements of AA. That's good.
Yes.
And be Quake inspired since I've been getting back into Quake. Quake's fun. And love, and I delving into a Lovecraftian realm. Stops eldritch beings from invading Earth or air if I make it into CNC. Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Curious to see your spin on it. Hey, Hagar, good to see you. Good to see you. It's good to see everybody, by the way. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, guys. We just want to get this thing launched and get it rolling.
We're thrilled. Been very, very excited for this one.
Jeremy says, missing time. Wake up in a ditch with no memory of the last 92 hours. Reconstruct what happened with slow discovery of supernatural evidence. With a final revelation, the saucer flying overhead at the very end. Yeah, Grace, honestly, just between you know that he's out of the room, I haven't watched most of the X-Files either. I watched some of it, but then it was back when it came out, when it very first came out, when I watched it. I was still doing younger things. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, those are billable hours now, so we got to set up a time.
Jeremy's right. We should do that. Yeah.
I'm thinking that we should do like a watch party in Discord. That would be fun. I've been wanting to do that forever.
Grace, you've got a challenge from MJ Cook.
I have a challenge?
Well, not a challenge per se, but an interesting antidote. Question. Any chance that the A adventure Grace was describing in the commercial will be written?
If you guys want it, I'll write it.
We should do that. It would be fun.
That'd be a blast. I would love to write an Amazing Adventures adventure. I'm kind of writing this one with like this magic city, but I'd be very into like a mashup genre, like just fuckery adventure.
I mean, they wake up and they're in their bedroom. They just woke up from a cold, sweaty dream,
Yeah.
It'd be wicked, That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, she's cruising right along. We'll get to 5 in just shortly. That's fantastic. We really appreciate everybody for all your support. We just want the books. So I'm selfish and I want this book in my hands. Powers will be nice to have because I can expand on all kinds of directions with the Powers book too. So
for real, I'm really excited to run like a superhero game with the Book of Powers.
You should, for sure. That would be great. Yeah, I love superhero games. They're fun. I used to play them, back in the day, but they're always a lot of fun, Yeah, Breachwood Rift styles. I hear what you're saying, Adam. 100%. Rifts could be, yeah. City adventures are bone-crushingly hard to write. I guarantee you they are. I mean, they were fun at first, but you can only do so many thieves things or like, whatever. Right?
No. Here's the thing. I'm treating it like a dungeon. The city is a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it all mapped out with like rooms, which are just like districts. And then there's just like stuff in there.
There's just stuff in there?
There's just stuff in there.
There's just stuff.
Just stuff in there. Okay, Book of Powers should be added. Oh, sorry, okay, Book of Powers is in add-ons now.
All right, let us know if you don't see it. It should be in there.
Yes.
Good catch, Matt. I'm sure there'll be other stuff we'll add because that's exactly what happens every campaign. So what new monster will you use from Inclunade? I've already got one picked out of the book by accident. So I asked Steve to send me over a piece of art, and I didn't know it was for AA for this book, and I used it in an adventure about our last session, actually, or session before last, which was I guess June, roughly July. I don't want to say what it is. It's freaking horrifying. It's great.
Well,
But
now
I'll
you have
say what it
to.
was. Yeah, so it kind of reminded me of the Grendel Fly in the movie The Fly at the End. Have you ever seen The Fly, Grace?
No.
Movie? You need to watch it.
Of course not.
But it's good, but it's not really terribly horrific until he starts like everything goes wrong, of course, right? But the end of it, he ends up mutating into this fly mutant creature, and that creature in the A book in the Monstorum is spot on. And even with little flies around the art and everything else, and it can make you retch, and it's just disgusting.
Ugh.
Very good. A lot of fun.
That's cool.
That's going to be my first one, I think. I'll put in there for sure.
Yeah.
Anything weird, Kevin, and cryptic, I'm going to put down there. I mean, we should have a Bigfoot in Inclunade, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Bigfoot belongs in air.
Everywhere. Yeah. He belongs in the air. He belongs everywhere. Steve would look funny at us right now, though. I guarantee it.
Are the Barsoomian natives hiding in this book? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I know there's, yeah. My current CNC game started as an AD&D Greyhawk game with 1890s tech. Oh, cool. As I called it, Six Guns and Sorcery. It's mostly in the Blackmore region, and my next game is going to be an area with an 1890s spin on it to continue the use of the six gun. I love it, Alcantara. That's great. It's awesome. Witch Queen Samara says, Winchester Prison City of the Damned might help with the city-based adventure campaign. There you go. Whitechester Prison City of the Damned. Ooh, that sounds cool. The Damned.
The Damned.
You should get King Kothar to write a mega city adventure with thousands of rooms. He seems to have a lot of practice. You know, Ken, that's a great idea. He's very experienced at that. He could probably whip one out quickly for us. You know, once we raise him from the grave that he's building for himself. So, yeah.
Love it. It'd be great.
Does Davis count as Bigfoot? Yes.
Davis,
I think the Jersey Devil's in there, Adam. Yeah. I tell you what, guys. You know what? Let me get out my secret cheaty chart stuff over here, and I will tell you. Yes, here we go. Ask away. You said Jersey Devil? Is it Jersey Devil? Oh, there's some not. Who didn't put these in alphabetical order? I'm going to beat somebody. Hold on a second. What's with these people? There we go. I know it's in here. There it is. Jersey Devil. It's in here. Yep. It is in here. And I've got to find my way back to the stream. I've lost it again. There we go. Yes, so there it is. Hey, thanks for the pledge, John. Let's see. Everybody, y'all are great. There's just so many that pouring in.
The Red God books sound very Lovecraftian, and I like that. It does kind of feel like it has a Lovecraft kind of spin.
Well, and I kind of feel like Jason's using that way a little bit in some of the writing, you know. You know. Let's see. Where are we at? I've got Prince of the Red God stuff too. Yeah, the dino on the cover of one made me think, yeah, I need this. Right.
Yeah. Are there dinosaurs in Codex Monstorum?
I don't think so, because we got quite a few in the M&T, which could be ported over it. That's one thing we would remind people.
Yeah.
It's really easy for you to design. That way you don't have to be, we don't want to come out with another book of dinos when we've already got them in M&T. But
it's true.
Let's see. I'll look and see here. We've got them in sections. Urban legends, Lovecraftian horrors, horror movie monsters, cryptids, and aliens, and a ton of aliens at that, might I add.
Yes.
So some of these I would argue are not aliens. I'm wondering. That's interesting. Oh, I know what it did. When I went and artifact it moved them out of order. That's right. There's no way we've got 40 aliens. So yeah, sorry, Steve.
Can always make more aliens.
12 or 13 aliens in there.
Yeah,
there is Mothman.
There's 15 actually.
Mothman actually appears in this little image slideshow we got going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the owl dude too. You got him in there? He was cool looking. The owl
he's in there. I think he's in there.
Something, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm looking at the list now. A flying polyp, which sounds weird, but that's actually terrifying. You think about it. I used a drone, sort of a Lovecraftian drone, along with the fly creature. By the way, Kev, when you asked earlier, I forgot about those drones. I'll have to find something in the book here to replace them that fits. But I'm guaranteeing the Lovecraftian horrors there's going to be something right here, guaranteed. Yeah.
Origin says, I'm not saying it's aliens. Not aliens.
That's funny.
It's not aliens.
What is a flying polyp? Can you give us like a sneak peek?
I don't have. I've just got the text out. I'd have to. I don't think I have any of the art. Steve, I don't even know if there's art for it yet. Actually,
No, like do you like what is like from the text? Like what kind of stuff does a flying polyp do?
oh, now you're gonna make me look in the other folder. Fine, hold on.
Well, what he's done is a little bit different. He's
I want to know anyway.
broken it up into subjects. So this isn't going to be an alphabetical monster book. It's going to be, these are the aliens, these are the cryptids, these are the Lovecraftian.
Yeah, that's right, which is great.
Yeah,
Which will make it easier for the genre, whatever genre you're running.
Right,
that
you
feels
ready,
nice
Jason?
and intuitive.
And like
All right, here we
Bigfoot is Sasquatch. Where is he going to be under? Yeah, Sasquatch under cryptid.
Yeah. All right. So you ready for the Lovecraftian flying polyp aberration?
Yes.
Okay. This bad boy, described by Lovecraft as a horrible elder race of half polypus, utterly alien entities which have come through space from immeasurable distant universes and had dominated the Earth and 3 other solar planets about 600 million years ago. Flying polyps are an utterly alien species. I'm liking this. They look and feel sick in every way. Their shape is amorphous, cancerous. They look like flying tumors, capable of manipulating air currents in flight, even interdimensional flight.
These are a lot of words I don't like in this order.
I know. It might permit such flight. Strangely, however, they appear to have invisible 5-toed feet. What the hell? Which leave footprints wherever they fly. And apparently, regardless of the altitude they achieve. Okay, so they're in outer space. They're just trashing the beach. Their flesh appears almost as though it's made of a dark plastic and are covered with strange growths and multiple mouths and eyes. They also seem to phase in and out of reality. Holy shit, this is like Wife 2. No one knows truly. I'm joking. No one knows truly who or what the flying polyps serve.
Just heard what you
Possibly
said.
strange-
It just sunk into my gray
I
matter.
went by real smooth with it.
Yeah.
Wow, this is pretty scary, man. They can fly in outer space, other planes of existence. I mean, they've got 80 mana points to use, which is sweet. I love the mana system, by the way. I will list that as an extra thing. My table is completely moved to it now. We've left Fancy behind completely. I love this MEP system in the CKG. It's great. And in Amazing Adventures. Let's see. So it has elemental adaptation. All right. It has elemental manipulation. It can manipulate wind and air. It's incorporeal, of course. Solid air. As an action, the flying polyp can freeze a victim in place by solidifying the air around them. Ooh. Swallow. If the flying polyp successfully bites a victim, it gobbles them down. So with a bite, you're gobbled. Oh wait,
I don't like
unless
the
target succeeds in
gobbled verb there. I don't like
you don't
that.
like the gobble? No.
No, I don't want to be gobbled. No thanks.
How about
But it is
devoured? Is that
described.
better? I like that word better. Personally, it's devoured. That's what I would go.
Devoured has some dignity to it. Gobbled feels so like I'm going down, legs akimbo, pants peed. Like
So moving on.
no dignity.
Telepathic communicate. I was gobbled. Yeah, I can get that. Devoured sounds way better.
Yeah.
Telepathic communication. The polyp can communicate with any creature intelligent enough to understand language using telepathy. So where are these bad boys at? Level 10. Level 10. They have both
We
prime
have
and
officially funded Chuck.
Hey, it's
Bullseye!
it.
Woo! All right. So it has an AC of 20. Jesus God. It has both physical and mental saves.
Thank you,
Holy
Elkamar.
shit. This thing's nasty, man. It moves 60 foot, 120 fly. Got
Bringing the
invisible-
pain.
Yeah, it's got a bite. It's got an invisible punch. This is solid.
All
I
right.
just need some really kick-ass art for it. Who you gonna get to do the art for that? That'd be great.
What is the monster?
Flying polyps.
The polyp, flying polyps. I can't believe we just talked about flying polyps.
That's going to have to be. Is it a Lovecraftian?
Yes.
All of the Lovecraftian went to David North.
As it should.
Okay.
David is awesome.
Well, that'll be freaky. Yeah, because he's good at that.
Let's see if he's done the
Consumed. That's a good one, Mordrain. I wouldn't watch in chat. That's a good one. Yeah, gobbled sounds bad. I don't like the word gobbled, actually. You're right, Grace. The more I think about it, it's not
right.
I mean, I feel like they've got a fork and a knife, you know?
He has not turned over the bottle yet that I know of.
He's not? Okay.
Not that I know.
All right.
He's
So Alien Polyp would be Cthulhu's prostate check? Oh my God, Adam.
All right, Chuck and Grace, go to the Troll Lord Games homepage.
Okay.
Troll Lord Games.
Oh, you ready to? You finished up your business, did you? All right. Let's go look. Good Lord. Tell you what, the more independent we let you be, the scarier it gets. What is this? What is that?
Just on our website?
Yeah,
just go
What's
look.
different about it?
Look.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Oh, there it is. I had to hard restart.
What is
Full
BLG?
service bog?
Exactly. Click it and see what it is. It's a mystery, Chuck. You're gonna have to click it and see.
I see what it is. I went there already.
Very
And
nice.
I came back looking around for bog.
Very
So
nice.
you just used the word. I got you.
I'm very pleased with it.
I don't even know what to say. Let me try something though. I'm gonna try something. /TrollCon. Let's see if it pops up on the TrollCon page. And it does. Rock on. Perfect.
Good deal.
Well, that's good. It's good. All right. Excellent day.
New directions. I'm driving the entire troll crew a little insane, so it's a good place to be. Just a little bit.
Welcome to our nightmare. Wait, what?
We got fun and games.
All right. You need the. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Next to it for context.
Jeremy was talking about, what was the movie, Jeremy? You mentioned it earlier. I saw it on a documentary for some weird reason.
Would there be important subcategories of the mule? Mule burrow, mule baby burrow.
Yeah, there you
mule
go.
Drug mule.
The Legend of Boggy Creek. So now that is one of the things that we're going to begin doing here at Troll Lord Games for Amazing Adventures. As opposed to going the route that Davis and I have in the past of writing these long scripted campaigns, whatever, we're going to do a lot of one-shots. Now, you can, like the 3 that I've written so far, or will have written by the end of this campaign, you can kind of link them together if you want. Otherwise, you just play it, open the module, play it, you're done, move on. And the plan is that we're going to get each of these genres kind of touched upon with one of these adventures. So if you want to play science, hard sci-fi, here's your alien adventure. If you want to play space opera, here's your Star Wars. If you want to play Lovecraftian horror, here's your House on the Hill, whatever it is. Some zombies and whatever else is going on. That is the plan there. Just have a little fun with it, I think. I'm going to do some Mad Max Fury Road bullshit. Get that in there. My favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, because they literally spend the first hour driving across the desert, discover there's nowhere to go, and the next hour is driving back across the desert.
Mr. Fist, we expect Amazing Adventures to come to Brazil. Absolutely. 100%.
That would be great.
Yes. We want to. We must.
What kind I'm curious to know, like, what kind of like one-shot kind of encounters and adventures and stuff like that everyone wants to see us, right?
That's a great question.
What kind of genres do you guys want?
Well, I know Gamma World. There is a Gamma World stretch goal in there, Manfred. It's called Waffles for Breakfast. It's the next, and we didn't post the cover, did we?
No, not yet. I haven't shared that anywhere.
No, we've not showed any. Yeah.
Some of you might remember in one of our past streams, it started as a bit that we were going to do like a Waffle House adventure because Waffle House will be like cockroaches. Waffle houses will be the things that last through the apocalypse, and so
Now
that
listen,
is becoming real.
I got to make this comment for all of those, especially Grace and Chuck.
Right.
The cover is something of a tip of the hat to Mac Golden, who co-created the Siege engine, and some of my other gaming buddies. But they don't know it yet, so don't post about it.
No one
Yeah, they
tell
have no
Mac.
idea.
Yeah, I was going to surprise them later.
If it ends up on Facebook, you'll see
That's
it.
funny.
Well,
Not Mac,
don't put it on
but,
Facebook,
Todd
but on Trollsaw. Mac is pretty active over there. So
That's where it needs to be shown first. Is Trolls Off for sure.
The people don't know about Trolls Eye yet.
No,
they don't know about Trollsaw. That's true.
What is Trolls Eye?
Well, some people know what.
Who will answer these questions? You all just wait. You all just wait. You're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's we've done the soft open. We could give them the address, I guess. We could go ahead and put that.
No, I think we should wait.
You want to sit on it? Okay, let's
calm yourself a little bit there. Go get a
All right, I'm gonna drop the cover sketch, Grace, into our 3-person discussion.
Okay.
If you want to add it.
Is this the most recent that you got the other day, or is it
this same one? Yeah, he sends me a sketch. This is what he wants to do, and then I say, "Can you change this?" Which I never do, and then he gives me some stuff.
I'm looking forward to the colors. I want to see the Chevette's brilliant red shining.
It's gonna be awesome. I really wanted it just wasn't practical. I wanted so back in those days. So this is in the mid '80s when Mac and Todd, Charlie, Chris, and I were all gaming together, and we were all dirt poor. Charlie drove an old beat up Capri. Mac drove a Mustang, a 4-cylinder, but not one of the cool Mustangs.
Right. He probably had one from the '72 model, so they weren't cool.
His was 81 or 82.
Oh, okay, got him.
Yeah, I drove a Chevette. You can go look up a Chevette. It eventually the axle broke on the Chevette I was driving. It just snapped, and I had to get rid of it. Todd was in a Ford Fiesta, and Todd's a big guy. He doesn't the Ford Fiesta.
A Fiesta? I used to use it in my courier service. Oh my god!
Watching Todd get out of that car because he's 6'2", I think. Oh, it was just painful. He was like, "Ah, it's good." He didn't give a crap.
That's hilarious, man. They were cheap.
He eventually got himself a Cutlass, I think, one of those giant Mercury, huge cars. It's just cool, but anyways, I wanted all of those parked in front of the Waffle House. He could only fit 2 in. It's gonna be a great picture.
It's a damn shame you couldn't go just rent some around there and set up a live shot with it. Seriously.
Yeah.
That would be wicked.
Waffles for breakfast.
Oh, you should. According to Adam, he says you should look at the movie My Science Project. You have a Waffle House powered by an alien power plant that can move it through time and space. So the Waffle House is basically like a TARDIS. It travels. Dimensional Waffle House.
So what's funny, and I think it was KevCon that suggested we started in a Waffle House. I think he was the one.
Might have been him. Someone did. One of y'all out there in Chatland for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember who did it, but the ironic thing is Waffle House is Mac's favorite on-the-road restaurant. He absolutely loves
Great.
So it just worked.
True story. When I moved back from Seattle in the 90s after selling all those Domino's pizzas and just moving back and starting over, the first thing I did when I left and crossed the Mississippi was stop at a Waffle House. It was like reaching America again. I was so happy. My wife was like, this is a rough neighborhood. I don't give a shit. Right up the hill.
So Hagar, I know we've heard this before. Chuck is reaching out to whoever owns Waffle House. Though technically that's the Waffle House diner there in the picture, and Waffle House doesn't have a diner on there. But if we could get Waffle House to back us, that'd be fair. That would just be syrup on the pancakes. That's what it would be. Or gravy on the biscuits.
If we got a sponsorship from Waffle House, I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
I just want free scattered smothering cupboards is all I want.
There you go. Well, Chuck, have you reached out to him? I know you plan to.
I email him.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything yet. I emailed them and somebody else that I'm not going to tell you about yet.
I would tag them on Twitter too. See if you can get on the official Troll Lord Twitter and tag them.
Just you're full stalking. I got you.
Right. Yeah, and yeah. See if we can get Waffle House. Well, I got all kinds of things planned for that.
Yeah, there's a Waffle House near the. That's right. There is a Waffle House near the Troll Con.
I'll be right back.
Right up the street.
I'm sure there's a Waffle House down
there. There is. I made sure of it. And there's also a brand new barbecue place opening up right on the parking lot called Wright's. There's a chain of them around there.
Nice.
Yes, it opens in a few weeks or months. It'll be open when we get there. Brand new.
I'm very excited about TrollCon. Very, very excited about
it. Me too. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just want to hang out with everybody and chat and roll dice, and just, I don't know, let them kill my characters. It'd be great.
Hagar, if you live 40 minutes away, can you drive over there real quick and just talk to them? Just give them Chuck's contact information.
Yeah, please. They'd be like, 911, 911. There's some dude dressed as a Viking out here trying to talk to us about trolls or something. I don't know what's happening. An opossum NPC in the book named Hagar. He wants us to put him in the book as an opossum NPC. We've made some weird deals over the years. That would not be that strange.
Shoot, let me make that sound. No, stop.
Oh, Jamie,
let me get waffles for breakfast open.
It's going to be a new type of con, though, guys. TrollCon's going to be different. We'll talk about it more later, but it ain't going to be like most of the cons. We're doing this for you guys. It's going to be affordable. It's just going to be about gaming. We're not going to do a lot of blitz. We're really not. Really not. I mean, I'll probably still be working my ass off, but it's going to be a different kind of workout, I think. It ain't going to be worried about other stuff. It's just to be about us and our community. So it's going to be great.
What is going on?
Relaxing for trolls, no. Oh, come on, Jeremy. It could be awesome.
All right, Hagar, I have made the appropriate notation in the manuscript.
Hagar, send me a DM on Discord. Seriously, we'll talk about it. If you're that close to me, it might serve better if you're that close. That would be awesome. Because who knows? They may look at my email, I don't know, March. I don't know.
You never know.
Oh my God, 60 people show up dressed as trolls. Waffle House workers are like, what the fuck?
That'd be awesome. That's what we should do, is have a cosplay contest at TrollCon.
Well, I wondered about it. I mean, we were,
but you dress as a troll. That's the only allowed costume. Your version of a troll.
I don't know, man, because if we get some, anyway, yeah, we can talk about it. I'm already volunteering to work the booth at TrollCon. Rick's gonna work the booth. Well, I mean, there's no volunteering. I've already got you on the list. What are you talking about? Kilta's gonna cosplay as Jeremy. That would be great. Have a pipe.
Everybody cosplays as Jeremy.
That's so funny.
El Counter, I guess it's how you define trolls. So you're the one defining it.
Jimothy the raccoon count as a troll. Good Lord.
Everyone dresses as
I was on David North's stream the other night, and they were trying to get him to draw Jimothy on the stream. I was laughing my ass off. We could all show up as Dr. Pepper cans. Yeah, that'd be okay. Wow.
Now you're talking.
Or aliens. If I dress as one of the troll lords, I would be trolling them. That is true, Adam, but we like being trolled. It's the story of our lives.
That's right.
100 people dressed as themselves. Now, Draxter, you're getting crazy. Calm down. Calm down. He said a lot of button-ups, tan shorts, and scowls. You are the scowl master, brother. I'll give you that.
Yeah, what was it Jeremy said? We were talking about something the other day, and he was changing something. I said, why are you changing that? He goes, because I hate fun.
I hate fun.
I fell over laughing.
Oh, God. Thinking about my eyes water. Oh, Lordy. Well, Manfred, there's always that. You could always have gamma aired on the front of it or something, like a little sign so you know who you are. Don't make me. Chris, we're not going to ask you to cosplay as Grace ever.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Dress up in a
We're
Dr.
getting there.
Pepper merch hoodie. Take some of those 12-pack can packs. You can make you a hat with it. Yeah, the boxes. You can make a whole Dr. Pepper robot out of the can boxes. That'd be great. It's trouble.
It's a giant beer can. That's the way to do it.
You guys got all kinds of ideas. And where are we at now? Before we get out of here. Man, we're already over 7 already. That's great.
That is fantastic.
Fantastico. Yep. We got lots of stuff planned. And listen, guys, if you got any questions at all, hit them up. That's why we're here right now, while we're doing this. If you got any questions about the campaign, it's not very technical, but if you got questions, ask us.
Yeah, Amazing Adventures is a fantastic game. You can open its pages and dive into any kind of genre you want. Tweak it as you go. And if you look at stretch rewards, we're going to add quite a bit to that. Most specifically, Star Siege. So we're pretty excited about this. This kind of rounds out the triumph of books that will be Amazing Adventures, and with all of these just weird ass monsters in there, you'll be able to do just about anything at this point.
This would be the third brother? We going with brothers with this one or sisters?
Yeah, so the CNC was the 3 sisters, and I think these were the 3 brothers. I believe you are correct. Way back in the Woebegone days. I should quit saying that. The Woebegone days for me are the 70s and 80s, and maybe into the early 90s. The early days of the Troll Lords. I don't know what I call those.
The dark years. Let's see.
Because they didn't have Chuck and Grace in them. They were the dark years.
The days of the old people. No, joking. I'm right in there. Mordreen says, question. Oh, this is a good question. Steve, don't read the chat. I'm going to look at his face. Ready?
Oh,
Steven, do you prefer Dr. Pepper old or cold or hot? He says hot.
What kind of insane question is that? You can't have it cold, and it can't just be cold. It's got to have 5 other Dr. Pepper cans in the fridge with it, next to it, so it's appropriately cold.
Did you hear about the Dr. Pepper parties of like the 40s or whatever?
No.
This was a marketing campaign by Big Dr. Pepper where they would have these Dr. Pepper parties where you heat it on the stovetop, you boil your Dr. Pepper, and you serve it in a bowl, and you have Dr. Pepper parties with hot Dr. Pepper.
Right. There's pictures.
I will say this, that what was Kathy? She was cooking something, some kind of pork tenderloin. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't cook anything. But anyway, so she's cooking something, and she normally puts Coca-Cola in there. They flavor it or whatever. Well, we were out of Coke, so without saying anything, she put Dr. Pepper in there and didn't tell me. And then I ate later, and I was like, I was wolfing it, and I go, man, this is the best pork tenderloin I've ever had. So maybe there's all of that.
37 spices or something. I don't know how much flavors and spices are in Dr. Pepper.
It's 23 flavors, but you were close because Kentucky
23.
Fried Chicken did it.
There's the spices that she was getting across.
How many spices did KFC have? It wasn't 37. I don't know. Maybe it's just spices.
It was like 7 or something like that. It was a smaller number.
Oh yes, herbs and spices, right?
Herbs and spices, yeah.
Mm.
So,
now is the KFC Twitter the one that has followed? I think it's 11 herbs and spices because they have followed 10 people named Herb and then the Spice Girls. I think
that's right. You're 100%. That's exactly right. I remember that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's very cool.
So our friend Sudsy Sutherland has a question. Any science fiction settings in the works? I've seen the massive AA Starship tome at my FLSG, or my local gaming store. I might have to go buy sooner than later. I wonder if he's talking about Warden.
He's got to be talking about Warden. So yeah. So what's in the works, and we've just we're just now beginning to open the vault of some of these things that we started years ago. Now that we're through the thick of a lot of this stuff, and you're going to see in Crusader 31. The re-release of an adventure called the Goya. And the Goya, it's really more about the ship, the Goya. The adventure is very small, and that was attached to the Starship Warden. But in the next issue of Crusader, which Jeremy is working on now, the Goya will be kind of the centerpiece of that. And that was originally designed to be kind of the launch point into the sci-fi version, sci-fi game called Event Horizon. That's what I was working on 5, 6 years ago, 4 or 5, whatever it was. So we're going to resurrect these things as we go forward. Now, in this campaign, you'll see Star Siege is actually a toolkit that allows you to very, very quickly start into any kind of sci-fi genre that you want. Jason was walking me through some of it this morning, so he walked me clearly through how to make starships and do space battles and stuff like that in Star Siege. So hopefully we get to that stretch reward and we see that thing rolled out. But if not, yeah, we do plan on having a limited series of, just like the Comrades, you'll have adventures that kind of walk you into that. You use Amazing Adventures until we have it all fleshed out. And then you can go in that direction. So Event Horizon is the name. It's the current name. I don't know if it'll stick, but it's the current name of the sci-fi version.
Yeah. Steve Kipcon says, is the promise of a return to Monday Night Ends Meet Gaming just a cruel psyops experiment by Stephen Davis at this point? It's all Davis.
Yeah. So Davis is having, it's summer, and it'll be summer here in Arkansas through September. Hot. Easily. I mean, very, very hot where Davis is. And he explained it to all of us, at least to me. I think it was the group. I can't remember what's going on. He loses the internet quite a bit. If the temperature inside the box gets X degrees, he loses his internet. And they're working on a fix, but God knows when they'll fix it. So Davis is kind of out of the picture for streaming and all of that stuff, which has upset the apple cart for the Monday night game. Grace and I have talked ad nauseum about what to do and how to fix it. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we've done a shuffling around and be some different faces on the stream. But we hope to get that back live soon.
Yeah.
Manfred says, I like the original Star Siege with the classless, levelless version of Siege.
That was the very, very beginning. And
guy's name, Stephen.
Josh Tuning did that. He did a great job, but it went far away from Siege, from the Siege engine. He kind of did his own version of the Siege engine. I think he used 15. I can't remember what he used, 15 something. And we jettisoned that because of that very reason. But it was good. It's a good box set. The cover was fantastic, too. I'm right there with you, Captain Red Wolf. Event Horizon is a fantastic movie. But that is a Lovecraftian horror movie in space, if ever I've seen one.
It's crazy, man. That movie's crazy. It's a good movie. Josh Tuning. Okay.
Yes, Josh. Josh's girlfriend, maybe wife, maybe fiance, was the model. She was a model in those days, and she was the model for the original cleric that appeared in the Player's Handbook.
I didn't know that.
Cool.
You need like a book of trivia like that.
Yeah. There's all kinds of weird shit that bubbles up. I can see that, Sudsy. I can see that. It's a great movie.
I'll tell you another thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Sudsy brought something up here. Somebody definitely needs to develop a Warhammer-esque, 40K-esque setting for AA. That would be badass.
That would be very cool.
That'd be cool.
That with some Doom thrown in. Oh my goodness, man.
Doom, I love that.
That'd be some good shit, man. That would be really good. It'd be really cool. I love the lore behind that Warhammer 40K. It's
I really don't know much about Warhammer. It's been around for as long as I have, but I don't know anything about it.
All I know are the orcs. The orcs are my favorite.
They got big hair.
Yeah, I go towards the more human-centric part of it. I forgot about the orcs, actually. In my book, they don't exist.
The orcs thing is that they're internal.
Yeah, the goofiness.
Right. Whatever they believe is true. And so we paint stuff purple, that makes it invisible. And because they believe it, it's true.
Right.
We paint stuff red, makes it go faster. That it's true.
I don't think I've ever played Warhammer.
I just read the books and stuff. I like a lot of the whole religious feel of it and everything, and how, like, now they've got this war against hell on earth, and that whole thing is pretty cool. Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's some cool lore.
But we are here discussing Amazing Adventures Codex Monstorum. Go over and give it a pledge. Have to look over. If you're not familiar with Amazing Adventures, we have a pledge level in there that allows you to get the whole game. So check that out.
Pastor Welby asks, I'm late to this party, but did someone already ask if the Book of Powers is the 2016 version or a new edition?
It is a new edition. He's added a ton. I think the original one had 50 pages. He just texted me because he's wrapping it up right now and said it's going to be about 120 pages, so it's going to be double the content. It will be monstrous.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be neat to have.
How about Kids on Bikes rules or victim character rules like Eric Wojcik's from Beyond the Supernatural? I don't think we're going to be doing rules for other game systems. I think we're focusing on Siege. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. The Siege Engine can carry you through any RPG genre you want with ease.
You don't need any other game.
You really don't, and I don't say that just because we're, we make it here, but I was very slow to start Castles and Crusades. We've been publishing it for well over a year, close to a year and a half.
Almost, yeah.
And I was still playing AD&D. I didn't want to switch. And Mac and Davis, who created the Siege Engine, were both like, "Look, you got to play it 2 or 3 times. We can go back to AD&D if you don't like it, but you got to play it." So I said, "All right, we ran some games, and it fit all of my river crossing needs in a heartbeat." So
I was there, and when Steven played that first game, he was like, "Sweet!" It was great.
You know what's funny about that? I was going through I've cleaned my office up, repainted it, threw a bunch of crap away, but somewhere in this drawer here is a comic strip I wrote at GTS at the Gamma Trade Show back in 2006 with Ed. I can't remember his last name. With Ed from Alien Menace Games. And it was called Sweet because he started making fun of me because anytime anyone said anything to me, I went, "Sweet." I said, that was just my thing. "Steve, you've been shot." "Sweet." Sweet. So it was called Sweet, and then it was this one long diatribe of sarcastic commentary.
Was that when it was still in Vegas?
Yes, yeah. When it was, I don't know where it is. I think it's in Louisville now?
Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some good shows in Vegas.
Playing Traveler D20 using the Siege Engine instead of absolutely, it will work, Sutsy. I do it all the time with Fallout. I don't use 2D20. I use Siege. It works fine.
It does.
You just have to be able to not worry so much about it. Tell the story.
Well, and that's the thing. And once you've got the attribute check system down, it works really in any system. Anything that you're doing, because it's just a way to resolve all issues that aren't combat related, and it's everything. And that's one of the nice things about this, the Star Siege, and looking at it. Jason has integrated the Siege Engine into the space ship-on-ship combat rules, which is very cool. So if you've got an intelligence this, you can pilot your ship a little bit better, and you get a bonus on your attack rolls. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. He's integrated the two.
Mm-hmm.
Space.
And it runs it for you guys that don't. And this is what I pointed to Steve earlier. I didn't know this either, which I looked at it, but it runs like combat maneuvers. It's really easy.
Yeah. It's very, very cool. Which is, and I'm going to take those. That'll once the Goya comes out with the Event Horizon material, we're just going to lean on the Star Siege book as the toolkit to make everything happen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lee Moran.
Thank you, Lee.
This is a good campaign. This is good stuff. Jason's good writing. There's some badass monsters. The art's coming through. You'll see us start sprinkling the art all over the place during the campaign. We'll probably do like a daily update for this is today's picture with a little stats from it. So definitely check everything out. It's going to be a lot of fun. The game's fun. This is going to be very cool. And on that note,
it's about that time.
It is about that
time.
Suppose we'll wind down. Thank you all so much for joining. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dog, tell your everybody. Codex Monstorum is here.
Tell them all.
Tell them all.
And we'll,
sorry.
Are we going to be back today? This afternoon, and you?
Yes, you and I'll be on at 4:30.
4:30.
Come on back at 4:30. All right. Thank you all for joining.
He's cracking me up.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you all again for the support and for joining us.
Manfred, yes. I'll be on at 4:30 tonight. Take it easy, everybody.